High percentage look. Here he is off the ball screen.
Two bodies right with him as he came off that screen. Shot clock at 7. Bedonga, deep position, scores with the left hand. Bidunga cut off, down low. Recchi stuffed by Bedonga. Bedonga gives to Peterson. Back to Bedonga. Crafty finish, splitting defenders. How about that two-man game?
Yeah, he said which games? Kentucky, San Diego State.
Yes. The Kentucky game, of course, during that national championship season for the Jayhawks. Bedonga again. Head up on the dribble, nobody open. Bedonga deep post position again, lays it in. Bedonga driving. And still perfect. He's 8 of 8, 20 points. Flory Bidunga, a new career high.
Here this season, Trey White with a nice interior feed. Bedonga up with the left and good. Experienced guy, physical. Besar the tip. Bedonga gathers and finishes.
It's been excellent. They just haven't converted their offensive rebound chances.
Bedonga right into the chest of Wilson and everything but the finish, but he gets the loose ball back. Boy, he is a much improved player. Peterson on the bench right now for Kansas. Bedonga uses that right arm.
Marco Jackson gets a start for the Jayhawks tonight. They go over the top, and Flory Bidunga into the action right away.
Middle of the floor ball screen. You lift the corners, so no help.
You can get it in the air to Bedonga. They like that.
Pick roll lob. This is where he's at his best.
Will not play. Bill Self will address it post-game. Kansas 3 lobs already. Bedonga in with Tiller. They go and connect, and Bedonga with some nice patience. Out of bounds calls, plays such as that can be challenged at any point during a game. White on the deflected rebound, feeding Bedonga, rising and finishing with the left. Flory Bidunga. Officials can't go to the monitor on every call. Rim protection in spades there for the Jayhawks. Jackson baseline. Extra pass, Council. He drives, puts it up. A flush for Flory. Off the drive from Council Jr.
Because he could have shot that, but instead he plays to his strengths, to the piece of the paint. He draws Sheldon Williams off of Flory Bidunga and throws it up.
McDowell up top. Bedonga, the easy finish.
Nobody in the corner, so it's a long rotation to try to get in front of Flory Bidunga.
Again in isolation, this time Happy. Gives it up. Bedonga getting out to pressure. A steal and a finish.
Wow, unbelievably athletic play. I thought he was going to come land on us. Not only does he not do that, he's able to corral the ball, get ahead of the pack, and dunk it. If he can tee one up.
Bedonga isolated. Quickly attacks. Nice. Cross the lane and in with the left hand.
You said it quickly, Steven.
4th rebound, Bedonga. And now driving, spinning, and scoring with the offhand.
Been impressed.
Kansas lead cut in half by that trio of free throws, and now the Jayhawks do get a lob. Bedonga on the business end.
Finally, you knew it was inevitable. Got that empty side pick and roll.
Back into Flory. Goes baseline. Back middle. Oh my! Oh my! Flory Bidunga making posters. Facing up, driving, spinning. Oh my goodness! Flory Bidunga deep into his bag.
Oh my gosh! There have been about 4 or 5 all-world athleticism plays from Flory Bidunga. That is absurd.
2-point game again. Council puts it up. Bedonga knows what to do.
They're trending in the right direction, no doubt about it.
Great deep position for Bedonga. He has 23 today, matching his career high. Skip for Dawson. He can knock him down.
Not that time, though. Bedonga somehow found his way to the rebound. My goodness, how did he get to the rim so quickly?
And he flies in on some of these drives like a guard does.
Only 29 points in the game since, but that's a good start for a guy that can get hot in a hurry.
Bedunga tried the handoff, almost broken up there by Dame Sarr, and Bedunga knows what to do with it. Bedunga trying to drive on Gungba. Bedunga lays it in. Wrapping up Dame Sarr, not letting him get free. And now another turnover. It's Dawson. The lob and the finish for Bedunga. With the State Farm Champions Classic. White looking inside. Bedunga. Good defense by Gungba. But Bedunga solves it. Inside between Bedunga and Gungba. Council finds a little room. Finds Bedunga, who lays it in. They've held White in check a little bit more here in the second half.
A good hard hedge by Malik Brown.
Tough pass into traffic, and Bedunga finishes.
Importance of keeping number 40 on the floor. Here he is, getting to that left hand and scoring it.
They're not going to take tough, contested shots at the beginning of shot clock. They're going to make your defense work as Bedunga gets the monster block. Bedunga Tiller, it's like a my turn, your turn thing.
Burton rejected. Bedunga turning defense into offense.
Burton tries to pull up. Bedunga says no way. Kansas Notre Dame tied. Bedunga to the line when we get back. So you're rooting for the three?
I'm just interested, you know, have we ever had one? Bedunga, a 6-point possession, and all 6 go to number 40. So they work it around the arc. 3 on the way, Rosario, way too much. Look who's there. My, Bedunga, what a half.
Bedunga, a man amongst others. This man has impacted the game in so many different ways. Offensive glass, check. Rosario a little bit off the mark. A tough task for the front court of Notre Dame to block out.
White tries the lob. Bedunga had to grab it over Burton and eventually puts it in the basket.
I've been so impressed today.
Blocked. Bedunga, another one. Harrelson gets to his spot, but Bedunga erases it again. He's got 5 of those today. A little bit with his shot this year, but 45% from downtown last year at Oregon State for that young man. Up top, and a good hello. That shot off. A little bit fortunate there. Trey White wanted it back instead. Bedunga, 17-footer, pure. Showing off the range. Blocked. Bedunga, he's just lining that thing up from the weak side. Kansas needs a bucket in the worst way. They don't get it there. Bedunga, yes!
As the first possession. And dump it inside. Bedunga. I'll tell you, Grant. Council's giving Kansas a boost. And now, finally one goes for Big Flo. Bedunga now drives it. Apara waiting for him. Nice move.
If anybody could get him out of a shooting slump, it might be a guy like that, the former Husky.
Bedunga inside and uses the rim to seal off. And now Council, the St. Bonaventure transfer. Council puts it on the floor. Lob. Bedunga!
Come off that tight curl. Get into the paint. Just, you know, the big fella's going to the rim. Simeon, the Morris twins, Aldridge, Robinson, Bedunga.
History at home.
How do you explain Gonzaga losing by 40? Bob. Hey, they beat me too. They didn't even have to screen there. Usually you screen the big guy.
Largest lead for Kansas. White driving it into Williams. Hands off Bedunga, who stuffs it home. Peterson has all 8 Jayhawk points in the second half. Bedunga double team, stuffs it through.
A lot of times you hate when big guys bring the ball low, but what agility.
Council, McDowell with no Darren Peterson for overtime. It's been Council's show into Bedonga, a rim rocker.